Hello and welcome to the Free Pixel channel. My name is Jacob and welcome to Samba Max Season 1, Episode 2, Situation Comedy. Let's begin. Yes. The openings are just really good and nice. It's the same style, but they still really fits well with the whole detective motif or cops. I would call some a Max more detectives myself. Well,
I got it! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
let's check the answer machine.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on a ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs. Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all three of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
Hi, Sam. This is your therapist calling. I have to cancel our appointment because I'm giving up the practice to go into publishing. Speaking of which, thanks for all your great material.
That's many people's worst nightmare.
Sam, it's me. Open the window.
Anybody home? Guess not. We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's a...
One of the best jokes of these games are the items from the last episode. They took that away as well in Season 3, sadly enough.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh-so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Season 4 really needs to bring such things back if it ever comes out. Which it most likely won't. At least in a long, long time. No graffiti anymore. Let's go check out the Bosco.
I once hid in that dumpster to escape a rampaging gorilla.
I still don't know how she got out of the office. I was sure I locked the door.
I didn't call Bosco trash right there. Just so you know.
Alien love triangle times. Looks like they're sold out. Has been Brady Culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
It Looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Yeah, I can imagine. Stinky Steiner. Great Play Season 2 and Season 3.
What ho, Samuel?
Yes.
Maximilian?
Best
What
joke.
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not
I
really.
only think it's in
It's
Season
me,
1
Bosco.
though. Not a bit more understandable.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom, the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
It's 'cause everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
Apparently the audio in this section got me to the monetized for one video. The one that had gone up while I record this.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you
uh,
this time?
Don't
It's
have
the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies?
So,
Sounds like a pack of belligerent
doesn't
nudists.
really matter to
Oh,
me,
no.
but
The
it's
skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times
odd.
worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe a million.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
I think still.
Of all
I
the
think
things of
British
yours they could
people
pinch, why the
still,
shaving
stay
cream?
still.
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTED.
So
Meaning
no
nothing's
longer-
stopping people from taking stuff out of the store
yeah,
anymore.
Exactly.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
What did you say those skin bodies were doing? We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice
In
modulator? What's
season
that?
3 was
I
lost
do
all his
believe it's
money he got from this.
self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to
Oh.
ourselves. Why don't
Thing.
you just explain it to us?
In which we always
It
paid him a
alters
bunch
the
of money.
frequency of your voice.
Since season 4 I
Very,
imagine he
very
would be back to do this sort of stuff.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling, trust me, trust me.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffy, tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Alright.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
No,
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
no,
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
no,
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
no,
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
no,
Do you have any ketchup?
no. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Pissaw, piffle, pish-posh.
Thanks, Bosco.
Hip hip, honey nut Cheerio.
Oh well. Let's go and look at some on the other.
Whip liverwurst.
Want some?
Absolutely not.
Some of the other running jokes throughout the episodes.
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially.
I take...
No, not that one.
Sludgies. This week's flavors, bangers and mash.
That's sausages and potatoes to you Yanks.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time. Ketchup, mustard, and...
As vaguely...
Yeah, alright. Let's go and take the shaving cream. Come on.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
And to its head.
Awesome! It's Doug! Pick Doug! The skin buddies rule the streets!
Blast! Bugger! Blimey! Balance! The little bladder did it again! After him! Tally ho, fool!
Of course, Bosco. Let's go to Sipples first. Alien Love Triangle Times. Certainly one of the other.
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Other job she have had. A really odd one.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you!
Nowhere
I
near
don't suppose
the
you have
others
any
she
candid
will
photos
have.
of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
It's my new career! I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
And tattoo artist.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a
I
bit.
guess tattoo
No,
artist
not
can
really.
be a different thing.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
Sounds like inverse paranoia to me.
What don't you mean by that?
I thought so.
How about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
1.
You have boundless apeirophobia.
What's that?
The usual.
Of course.
How about another quick analysis?
The usual.
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
2.
You're selectively audio averse.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, that was that.
How
me.
about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true. What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Of course.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it! It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like...
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No! What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno?
I'm pretty
That'd
sure
explain
the
why they're
cows
always seen in
are
Nevada.
the answer to that as well.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
I can believe that.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
No, I didn't.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying.
Send them to the ranch.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Together with the cattle.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Of course.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoe.
Yeah, things in the shop.
Yeah.
Got it. We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
We won't be back for quite a while. Alright, let's go take care of some skin bodies.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey!
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
After those rats!
Of course I can stop you.
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
If anything, I should be able to drive you over.
I thought you'd never ask.
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Hey, the shaving cream!
You look
Okay,
pretty stuck
hold
to
on
me.
tight, little buddy.
Mommy!
Alright. I got
Where are
the
we going,
shaving
Sam?
cream. Now let's go to the studio.
TV studio.
Goody!
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Of course.
Hey, Max,
What is
No,
it, Sam?
I didn't.
let's boogie, little buddy.
Lights, camera, double-barreled action.
I didn't talk to you, Max.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
Screw you too, lady.
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead. What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
True.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog, dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me!
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog! Now, show me rabbit.
Grrr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Alright. Here we go. The oldest trick in the book.
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
Yeah.
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra
If
show
the role
more
was the
emotion,
other
and
way
she ought to be
around, we
declared an
wouldn't
actual
need
Botox
any
reserve.
items at all.
Grief, I said! Give me grief!
Max can probably go rabbit on command, and Sam can probably cry on demand.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot! What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism. Such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Alright.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Moira. Stupid, no-talent, fat-face.
Midtown Cowboys. Sounds like a real sitcom.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Every
Doesn't
time
bother us
we
a bit.
shift stage.
Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs, and not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay,
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no-cows policy.
devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Of course.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Yep,
Great,
sure.
where's the script?
Let's start it.
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script,
Of
so you're
course.
going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad lib.
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you
Right.
will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Okay.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
They're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a
Let there be
cow.
light.
Hey!
I mean, in a world with talking animals like Sam and Max
There we
and
go.
such,
Life of the
Open up
party.
in there.
this would probably work as a disguise.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck a la lamb.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Of course.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
I wonder how that looked on screen.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
That track is really hurting.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie!
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
That's a bit funny.
Now? Now. Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut. That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Look at that. Bit of a Easter egg. Have we seen that before?
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Can we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
But they're still here.
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Yeah.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly? Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Not
Very
biased at all.
impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Alright then.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Now we
Well, after you hit us over the
hair.
head,
Repeatedly.
our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
What can you tell me about this contest you're judging?
Not much to tell. People sing, we judge them. You want to know more? Ask the director. We judges don't have to concern ourselves with operational details.
Tell me about the criteria you use in judging a singing contest, such as this one.
I'm a stickler for technical proficiency. Usually I look for a high note. Someone who can hit a really high note always impresses me.
Of course.
I see. If you'll excuse me, I've got some lines to color outside of.
It's your life.
Surprisingly, he took that fairly well.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just
Tomatoes
fine, but they don't like
and
me.
Americans.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours
don't
in the
think
bathroom
that is a
after
thing.
mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more. Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive. Is that your mug?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew. That's quite the little science experiment. Well, well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
Underdeveloped.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Hitting you
Sure.
is really just in its own reward.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
Yeah.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Nothing.
I'll leave you to whatever it
specific.
is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
He irritates me the most somehow.